started when I was 8.
They have come for me more than once.
That super secret spy balloon of yours? Want to see what it crashed into?
People have been taken from their homes. Things have been done to them. This could be the greatest threat the world has ever known.
We are not gonna let them get you again.
I'm scared.
Steven Spielberg presents Taken.
In 2002, Steven Spielberg presented Taken, a unique miniseries for its time covering the entire Cold War UFO hysteria from 1940s to present day. The film, which stars Joel Gretsch in the first few episodes as the primary antagonist, focuses at the start of the film during a bombing run of Germany during the Second World War, where one of the main characters and his entire flight crew are abducted by Foo Fighters, which was a very common sighting of UFOs during the Second World War. This miniseries also covers the story of two families. One, the descendants of the pilot, and the other covering a period after Roswell where a UFO crashed and one of the aliens may have been a survivor. He uses illusions to eventually seduce an unhappy wife who gives him a son, played as a little bit later by Anton Yelchin in one of his earlier roles. The film also is a unique film due to the fact it is written and directed by Leslie Bohm. Leslie Bohm, as many horror fans know, is the writer of Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Leslie Bohm would go on to write several other films and TV shows over the years, but this is the miniseries that I know him from other than Nightmare on Elm Street. The miniseries also features the acting talents of Dakota Fanning in one of her earlier roles. In this, she narrates the story. She usually does narration at the beginning and at the end of episodes. As well as we see Emily Burgle. We also get to see Joel Gretsch in the lead role of Captain Crawford. Joel Gretsch is no stranger than the science fiction genre, having also starred in the TV series The 4400 and V, the remake from just a few years ago. This miniseries also follows the standard Steven Spielberg miniseries format that I'll talk about later with Into the West. The miniseries is a fantastic example of Steven Spielberg's writing and talents as a storyteller. The sad thing about this miniseries is that it is one of the last truly great miniseries to come out of broadcast television. Now granted, this was made for the Sci-Fi Channel, but as with many forms of media, it eventually became an obsolete form. Back during this period, you had miniseries ranging from all walks of storytelling techniques, but eventually the miniseries format eventually fell out of use. This would be one of the last ones that was produced, along with Into the West, which I will talk about in our next video. Well, with that being said, with Taken, go enjoy it. Also, you can find this miniseries on Amazon, although you may have to pay for it, which sadly is very common nowadays. Although I have found that you can watch it on YouTube, although it may be edited with ads and might not be the best quality. But I do recommend, if you can get a copy of Taken, I do recommend it, as it is a fantastic story with compelling characters and compelling writing. So, with that being said, this is Joseph. Have a great day and watch the skies.